Welcome to Ms. Phuong English, the channel where we help you speak English clearly, confidently, and naturally. I'm so excited you're here today because we're going to practice speaking English in real-life situations and improve your fluency step by step. Before we start, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts in the comments. I love reading your messages and answering your questions, and it really helps you stay motivated as you learn. Now, imagine this. You're at a coffee shop and you want to order your favorite drink. You see the menu, but suddenly you feel nervous. You start thinking, what if I make a mistake? What if they don't understand me? If this happens to you, don't worry today. We're going to learn how to speak English clearly and confidently in everyday situations so that you never feel nervous again. The first step is speaking slowly and clearly. Many learners make the mistake of trying to speak too fast. They think speaking fast sounds fluent, but it often makes words unclear and increases nervousness. So, let's start with a simple exercise. Repeat after me slowly. Good morning. I would like a cup of coffee, please. Again, slowly. Good morning. I would like a cup of coffee, please. Notice how clear and calm it sounds. When you focus on clarity, people can understand you better, and you feel more confident. This is your first fluency tip. Speak slowly, enunciate each word, and pause naturally. Next, let's practice using polite phrases. Politeness makes your English sound natural and friendly, and it also gives you confidence. For example, when you ask for help in a store, you can say, "Excuse me, can you help me find this item, please?" Try saying it aloud with me. "Excuse me, can you help me find this item, please?" See how simple, clear, and polite English immediately feels more natural? Using small phrases like please, thank you, and excuse me builds confidence in speaking because it shows respect and friendliness, which people respond to positively. Now, let's move to real-life conversation practice. Imagine you meet a friend at the park. You want to ask about their day. A simple conversation could go like this. Hi, how are you today? Friend, I'm good, thank you. How about you? I'm doing well. Did you do anything fun this week? Repeat after me and shadow each line. Hi, how are you today? I'm good, thank you. How about you? I'm doing well. Did you do anything fun this week? Shadowing is a powerful technique. It helps you speak naturally, improve your rhythm, and feel comfortable using English in real life. Do this every day, and soon you'll notice that speaking English becomes automatic and easier. Here's a small challenge for you. Think about your daily routine. Pick one activity and describe it in English using simple sentences. For example, if you went shopping yesterday, you could say, I went to the market yesterday. I bought some fruits and vegetables. The shop was very busy, but I enjoyed it. Try saying it aloud. Don't worry about mistakes. Speaking is all about practice and repetition. Every time you speak, you build fluency and confidence. Another tip for clear and confident English is to pause naturally. Pauses give you time to think, and they make your sentences easier to understand. For example, instead of rushing through, I went to the store and bought bread. Try saying, I went to the store and bought bread. Notice the difference? It sounds calm, clear, and professional. Pausing is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of confident speaking. Let's combine what we practiced so far. Slow speaking, polite phrases, simple conversation, and natural pauses. Imagine you're at a restaurant ordering lunch. You, hello, can I see the menu, please? Waiter, of course. Here you go. You, thank you. I would like the chicken salad, please, and a glass of water. Waiter, sure. Anything else? You, no, that's all, thank you. Now, shadow this dialogue, repeating each line aloud. This will train your mouth and brain to speak naturally in real-life situations. Before we finish part 1, here's a quick interactive question for you. What situation makes you feel most nervous when speaking English, talking to strangers, ordering food, or asking for help? Write your answer in the comments. I want to hear your thoughts, and it will help you focus on practicing the situations that are most important to you. Remember, the key to speaking clearly and confidently is practice, repetition, and believing in yourself. You don't need perfect grammar or long sentences, just focus on speaking slowly, politely, and naturally. In part 2, we will practice more real-life conversations, including going to the store, ordering drinks, and asking for directions. We'll also learn some useful phrases that make your English sound fluent and smooth. By the end, you'll feel even more confident speaking English in everyday situations. I'm so glad you're continuing this journey with me. If you haven't already, take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts in the comments. Your engagement really helps you stay motivated and makes it easier to practice English every day. In part 1, we practice speaking slowly, using polite phrases, and having short conversations. Today, we'll take it a step further. We're going to practice real-life situations like shopping, ordering drinks, and asking for directions, all with natural English phrases you can use immediately. Let's start with shopping at a store. Imagine you need to buy some clothes. A simple conversation could go like this. You, excuse me, can you help me find a shirt? Shop assistant, of course. What size are you looking for? You, I need a medium size, please. Shop assistant, here you go. Would you like to try it on? You, yes, thank you. Now, repeat after me. Shadow each line slowly and clearly. Excuse me, can you help me find a shirt? Of course. What size are you looking for? I need a medium size, please. Here you go. Would you like to try it on? Yes, thank you. Notice how using polite questions and clear sentences makes the conversation smooth. Don't worry about mistakes. The goal is to speak naturally and confidently. Next, let's practice ordering drinks or food at a cafe. Imagine you're at a cafe and you want a coffee. A natural conversation could be, you, hi, I'd like a cappuccino, please. Barista, sure, would you like it hot or iced? You, hot, please, barista. Anything else? You, no, that's all. Thank you. Shadow this conversation now. Hi, I'd like a cappuccino, please. Sure. Would you like it hot or iced? Hot, please. Anything else? No, that's all. Thank you. Repeat it a few times until it feels smooth. Practicing short conversations like this helps your mouth, brain, and listening skills work together naturally. Now, let's practice asking for directions, a very common situation for learners. Imagine you're in a new city and need to find the train station. You could say, excuse me, can you tell me how to get to the train station? Person, sure. Go straight for 2 blocks, then turn right. You'll see the station on your left. Thank you very much. Person, you're welcome. Shadow each line. Excuse me, can you tell me how to get to the train station? Sure. Go straight for 2 blocks, then turn right. You'll see the station on your left. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Notice the flow of the conversation, asking politely, listening carefully, and responding clearly makes your English sound natural and confident. Here's an interactive question for you. Think of a place you visit often, like a cafe, supermarket, or bus stop. How would you ask for help there in English? Write your answer in the comments so we can practice together. Now, let's combine everything we've practiced so far. Imagine a short story. You wake up on a sunny day and decide to go out. First, you go to a cafe. You say, "Hi, I'd like a latte, please." The barista asks, "Hot or iced?" You reply, "Hot, please." Then you say thank you. Next, you walk to a store to buy a shirt. You ask, "Excuse me, can you help me find a shirt?" The assistant replies, "Of course. What size are you looking for?" You say, "Medium, please." After shopping, you need to go to the train station. You ask, "Excuse me, can you tell me how to get to the train station?" Someone kindly gives you directions. I'm so excited you're continuing with this fluency journey. Before we begin, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts in the comments. Remember, practicing and engaging with the material helps you speak English faster and more confidently. In the last part, we practiced everyday conversations, shopping, ordering drinks, and asking for directions. Today, we'll go further. We're going to practice talking about your day, hobbies, and simple opinions. These are situations you will face almost every day, and practicing them will make your English natural and fluent. Let's start with talking about your day. Imagine you're chatting with a friend. A simple conversation could be, "Friend, hi, how are you today?" "I'm good, thank you. How about you?" "Friend, I'm fine too. What did you do today?" "I went to the market and bought some fruits. Then I studied English." Friend, that sounds great. Now shadow these sentences slowly and clearly. "Hi, how are you today?" "I'm good, thank you. How about you?" "I'm fine too. What did you do today?" "I went to the market and bought some fruits. Then I studied English." That sounds great. Notice how short, simple sentences make it easy to speak naturally. You don't need long, complicated sentences to communicate effectively. Next, let's practice talking about hobbies. Imagine your friend asks, "Friend, what do you like to do in your free time?" You, "I like reading books and listening to music. I also enjoy walking in the park." Friend, "That's interesting. I like playing football." You, "That's fun. I used to play football when I was younger. Shadow this conversation now. What do you like to do in your free time?" "I like reading books and listening to music. I also enjoy walking in the park." "That's interesting. I like playing football. That's fun. I used to play football when I was younger." Here's a tip. When speaking about your hobbies, add a small detail. For example, instead of just saying, "I like reading," say, "I like reading books, especially stories about travel." This makes your English sound more natural and engaging. Now let's practice sharing simple opinions. Imagine a conversation like this. "Friend, do you like watching movies?" You, "Yes, I do. I especially like comedy movies because they make me laugh." Friend, "I prefer action movies. They are exciting." You, "That's true. Action movies are very exciting, but I like relaxing comedies." Shadow this conversation aloud. "Do you like watching movies?" "Yes, I do. I especially like comedy movies because they make me laugh. I prefer action movies. They are exciting." That's true. Action movies are very exciting, but I like relaxing comedies. By practicing these short conversations, you train your brain to think in English. When someone asks you a question, your response will come naturally, without translating in your head. Let's try a full practice scenario. Imagine this story. You meet a friend at a cafe. First, you greet each other. "Hi. How are you today?" You talk about your day. "I went shopping this morning and bought some fruits." Then your friend asks about your hobbies. "What do you like to do in your free time?" You answer, "I like reading books and listening to music." Finally, you share your opinion about movies. "I like comedy movies because they make me laugh." Shadow the entire conversation, practicing each sentence slowly. Picture yourself in this scenario. It will make your English sound more natural and confident. Here's a quick interactive question for you. What is your favorite hobby? How would you explain it in English to a friend? Write your answer in the comments and try saying it out loud several times. This is a simple but powerful way to improve your fluency. A small tip for fluency: use connectors like and, but, and because. For example, "I like reading books and listening to music," or "I like comedy movies because they make me laugh." Connectors make your English sound smooth and connected, just like natural speakers. Before we finish part 3, let's review today's practice. Talking about your day. I went to the market and bought some fruits. Then I studied English. Discussing hobbies. I like reading books and listening to music. I also enjoy walking in the park. Sharing opinions. I like comedy movies because they make me laugh. Practice these sentences daily. Speak slowly, repeat naturally, and imagine real-life situations. Each time you practice, your fluency improves and your confidence grows. I'm so glad you're continuing your fluency journey. Before we start, remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. Tell me which English phrases you find most useful in your daily life. Engaging with these exercises helps you remember and speak naturally. In the last part, we practiced talking about your day, hobbies, and simple opinions. Today, we're going to focus on short conversations in public places. These are situations you will encounter almost every day. Meeting new people, introducing yourself, and chatting politely. Mastering these conversations will make you feel confident in English, even outside your home. Let's begin with introducing yourself to a new classmate or colleague. Imagine you meet someone for the first time. Hi, my name is Anna. What's your name? Friend, hi Anna, I'm John. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Where are you from? Friend, I'm from Indonesia. How about you? I'm from Vietnam. What do you like to do in your free time? Friend, I like playing football. And you? I like reading and listening to music. Now, shadow this conversation aloud slowly. Hi, my name is Anna. What's your name? Hi Anna, I'm John. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Where are you from? I'm from Indonesia. How about you? I'm from Vietnam. What do you like to do in your free time? I like playing football. And you? I like reading and listening to music. Notice how short sentences make speaking easy. You don't need to use long, complicated sentences. The key is clear and simple communication. Next, let's practice talking to neighbors or people in your community. For example, good morning. How are you today? Neighbor, good morning. I'm fine, thank you. How about you? I'm good too. Did you enjoy the weekend? Neighbor, yes, I did. I went to the park. And you? I stayed home and read a book. It was relaxing. Shadow this conversation now. Good morning. How are you today? I'm fine, thank you. How about you? I'm good too. Did you enjoy the weekend? Yes, I did. I went to the park. And you? I stayed home and read a book. It was relaxing. A tip for fluency: pause naturally between sentences, like in real conversations. This gives you time to think and makes your English sound smooth. Now let's try chatting at a small event or gathering. Imagine you are talking with someone at a local event. Hi, I'm Anna. Is this your first time here? Person, hi Anna. Yes, it is. I'm Sarah. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. How do you like the event so far? Person, it's very interesting. I like the music and decorations. I agree. The decorations are beautiful and the music is relaxing. Shadow aloud. Hi, I'm Anna. Is this your first time here? Hi Anna. Yes, it is. I'm Sarah. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. How do you like the event so far? It's very interesting. I like the music and decorations. I agree. The decorations are beautiful, and the music is relaxing. See how simple questions like, "How are you?" or "How do you like this?" open up a conversation naturally. You can add your opinion to make it personal and friendly. Here's a quick interactive question for you. Think about the last time you met someone new. What did you say? How would you say it now in English using the phrases we practiced? Write your answer in the comments and try saying it out loud a few times. This small exercise will help your fluency improve fast. Now let's combine all the situations from today into a full practice scenario. Imagine you go to a small community event. First, you greet a neighbor. "Good morning. How are you today?" Then, you meet a new person. "Hi, my name is Anna. What's your name?" Finally, you start a small chat about the event. How do you like the event so far? Practice saying this slowly and naturally, as if you are really there. Shadow each sentence and imagine the responses. This mental practice makes your English automatic, so when it happens in real life, you don't hesitate. Before we finish part 4, let's review today's key phrases. Hi, my name is Anna. What's your name? Nice to meet you. Where are you from? Good morning. How are you today? Did you enjoy the weekend? How do you like the event so far? I agree. The music decorations are beautiful. These simple phrases are enough to start a conversation with anyone. Keep practicing daily. Speak slowly. Repeat naturally. And picture real situations in your mind. I'm so glad you're continuing your journey to speak English clearly and confidently. Before we begin, take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment telling me which phrases from the last part you've been practicing. Remember, engaging with these exercises helps your English stick naturally. In the previous part, we practiced conversations with new friends, neighbors, and people at events. Today, we'll focus on real-life conversations in shops, cafes, and restaurants. These are situations you will encounter almost every day, and being comfortable here will boost your confidence immediately. Let's start with ordering food or drinks in a cafe. Imagine you walk into a small coffee shop. Hi, can I have a cup of coffee, please? Barista, sure. Would you like milk or sugar? Yes, a little milk and no sugar, please. Barista, okay. Do you want it hot or iced? Hot, please. Thank you. Now shadow this conversation aloud. Hi, can I have a cup of coffee, please? Sure. Would you like milk or sugar? Yes, a little milk and no sugar, please. Okay. Do you want it hot or iced? Hot, please. Thank you. Notice how short and clear sentences make the conversation easy to understand and respond to naturally. Don't worry about long sentences. Clarity is more important. Next, let's practice buying something in a store. Imagine you are at a clothing shop. Excuse me, how much is this shirt? Shop assistant, it's $20. Do you have it in medium size? Shop assistant, yes, here you go. You. Thank you. I'll take it. Shadow aloud. Excuse me. How much is this shirt? It's $20. Do you have it in medium size? Yes, here you go. Thank you. I'll take it. Simple sentences like these are enough to handle almost any shopping situation. Practice saying them with confidence and imagine real interactions as you repeat them. Now, let's move to ordering a meal at a restaurant. Picture a casual restaurant scenario. You. Hello, I'd like to order, please. Waiter. Of course. What would you like? You. I'll have the grilled chicken and a small salad. Waiter. Would you like anything to drink? You. Yes. A glass of water, please. Shadow aloud. Hello, I'd like to order, please. Of course. What would you like? I'll have the grilled chicken and a small salad. Would you like anything to drink? Yes. A glass of water, please. Notice how adding please and thank you makes your English sound polite and natural. Politeness is a key part of real-life communication. Here's a quick interactive question for you. Think about the last time you ordered something in English. How did it go? How could you say it more smoothly now using these phrases? Write your answer in the comments and practice saying it aloud. Let's combine all today's situations into a full practice scenario. Imagine you start in a cafe. Hi, can I have a cappuccino, please? Then you move to a clothing shop. Excuse me, how much is this jacket? Finally, you order lunch in a restaurant. Hello, I'd like to order the pasta, please. Practice saying each situation aloud slowly. Use short pauses, just like in real conversations, to think about what to say next. This helps your English sound smooth and confident. Here's another tip for fluency. Don't worry about perfect grammar at first. Focus on clear pronunciation, simple sentences, and natural responses. The more you speak, the more confident you will become. Before we finish part 5, let's review today's key phrases. Hi, can I have a cup of coffee, please? Would you like milk or sugar? Excuse me, how much is this? Do you have it in medium size? I'll have the grilled chicken and a small salad. Would you like anything to drink? Thank you. Keep practicing these phrases in your daily life, either by speaking aloud at home or imagining real scenarios. Your confidence will grow each time you repeat them. I'm so glad you're here for another fluency practice session. Before we start, take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment sharing which of the phrases from the last part you've been practicing. It's a simple step, but it keeps you motivated and helps me know what's working for you. Today, we're going to focus on asking for directions and talking about locations. This is a skill you'll use almost every day, whether you're traveling, commuting, or exploring a new city. Knowing simple, clear phrases will make you feel confident and natural in real conversations. Let's start with asking for directions. Imagine you're on the street and you need to find the nearest supermarket. You can say, Excuse me, can you tell me how to get to the supermarket? Person, sure, go straight for 2 blocks, then turn left. It's next to the bank. Thank you so much. Person, you're welcome. Now shadow this conversation aloud. Excuse me, can you tell me how to get to the supermarket? Sure. Go straight for 2 blocks, then turn left. It's next to the bank. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Notice how using excuse me and thank you makes your English polite and friendly. These small phrases help your conversations feel natural. Next, let's practice asking about locations inside a building, like a shopping mall. You. Hi, could you tell me where the restroom is? Staff. Yes, it's on the 2nd floor near the food court. You. Thank you very much. Shadow aloud. Hi, could you tell me where the restroom is? Yes, it's on the 2nd floor near the food court. Thank you very much. Simple phrases like these make you sound confident and clear, even if you're nervous. Now, let's practice giving directions. Imagine a friend asks you, Friend, excuse me, how do I get to the library? You. Go straight for 1 block, then turn right. It's next to the coffee shop. Friend. Thank you. You. No problem. Shadow aloud. Go straight for 1 block, then turn right. It's next to the coffee shop. Thank you. No problem. These phrases are easy to remember and will help you sound natural in everyday situations. Here's a quick interactive question for you. Think about the last time you asked for directions in English. How did it go? Could you have used any of these phrases? Write your answer in the comments and practice saying it aloud. Now let's combine today's practice into a full scenario. Imagine you are walking in a new city. You see someone and say, Excuse me, can you tell me how to get to the supermarket? The person gives directions. Go straight for 2 blocks, then turn left. It's next to the bank. You thank them. Thank you so much. Then you go inside a building and ask, Hi, could you tell me where the restroom is? The staff answers, Yes, it's on the 2nd floor, near the food court. You reply, Thank you very much. Finally, your friend asks you for directions. How do I get to the library? You say, Go straight for 1 block, then turn right. It's next to the coffee shop. Friend, thank you. You, no problem. Shadow all parts aloud, pausing naturally between sentences to think about what you want to say. This will train your brain to speak English like you think in English, not like you are translating from your native language. Here's an important tip for fluency. Always practice imagining the real situation as you speak. Picture the street, the building, or the person you are asking. This makes your English sound more natural and confident. Before we finish part 6, let's review the key phrases from today. Excuse me, can you tell me how to get to? Go straight for 2 blocks, then turn left. It's next to the bank coffee shop. Hi, could you tell me where the restroom is? Thank you so much, very much. No problem. I'm so happy you're continuing your fluency practice today. Before we start, remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment telling me which phrases from our last part you've been practicing. Sharing your experience helps you remember and motivates others too. Today, we're going to focus on talking about daily routines and hobbies. These are conversations you'll have every day, whether at work, school, or with new friends. Knowing how to describe what you do and what you enjoy makes your English sound natural, confident, and easy to follow. Let's start with daily routines. Imagine someone asks you, "Friend, what do you usually do in the morning?" You, "I usually wake up at 6:30, brush my teeth, and have breakfast. Then I go for a short walk." Friend, that sounds healthy. You, "Yes, it helps me start the day well." Now, shadow this conversation aloud. What do you usually do in the morning? "I usually wake up at 6:30, brush my teeth, and have breakfast. Then I go for a short walk." That sounds healthy. Yes, it helps me start the day well. Notice how adding small details like times or actions makes your English sound more natural and interesting. Next, let's talk about evening routines. Friend, what do you do after work? You, "I usually cook dinner, read a book, and then relax by listening to music." Friend, that sounds nice. What kind of music do you listen to? You, "I like soft jazz and pop music." Shadow aloud. "I usually cook dinner, read a book, and then relax by listening to music." That sounds nice. What kind of music do you listen to? "I like soft jazz and pop music." These simple sentences help you express your habits clearly and allow others to continue the conversation naturally. Now, let's practice talking about hobbies. Imagine someone asks, "Friend, what do you do in your free time?" You, "I enjoy painting and going for hikes on the weekend. Sometimes I watch movies with friends." Friend, that sounds fun. What kind of movies do you like? You, "I like comedies and adventure movies." Shadow aloud. "I enjoy painting and going for hikes on the weekend. Sometimes I watch movies with friends." That sounds fun. What kind of movies do you like? "I like comedies and adventure movies." Interactive moment. Think about your own hobbies. Write them in the comments using the sentence, "I enjoy in my free time." Try speaking it aloud several times. Practicing your own hobbies makes your English personal and confident. Now, let's combine today's practice into a full conversation. Friend, what do you usually do in the morning? You, "I usually wake up at 6:30, brush my teeth, and have breakfast. Then I go for a short walk." Friend, that sounds healthy. You, "Yes, it helps me start the day well." Friend, what do you do after work? You, "I usually cook dinner, read a book, and then relax by listening to music." Friend, that sounds nice. What kind of music do you listen to? You, "I like soft jazz and pop music." Friend, what do you do in your free time? You, "I enjoy painting and going for hikes on the weekend. Sometimes I watch movies with friends." Friend, that sounds fun. What kind of movies do you like? You, "I like comedies and adventure movies." Shadow the entire conversation aloud, pausing naturally between sentences. Focus on clear pronunciation, natural rhythm, and thinking in English. not translating from your native language. Here's a quick tip for fluency. When talking about routines and hobbies, try to add 1 or 2 extra details each time you speak. For example, instead of just saying, "I go hiking," you can say, "I go hiking in the mountains near my city." This makes your English sound more fluent and interesting. Before we finish today's practice, let's review the key phrases. I usually wake up at, brush my teeth, and have breakfast. I usually cook dinner, read a book, and then relax. I enjoy painting, hiking, watching movies in my free time. I like comedies, adventure movies, soft jazz music. I'm so glad you're continuing your fluency practice today. If you're enjoying these lessons, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment sharing your favorite phrase from our last practice. It's a great way to remember what you've learned and connect with other learners. Today, we're going to focus on a very practical situation, ordering food and drinks at a restaurant or cafe. This is something you'll do almost every day when traveling, meeting friends, or even practicing English at home. Being confident and natural in these situations will make your English feel real and useful. Imagine walking into a cafe. The server greets you. Server: "Hi, welcome. How can I help you today?" You: "Hi, can I have a cappuccino, please?" Server: "Sure. Would you like anything to eat with that?" You: "Yes, I'd like a sandwich, please." Server: "Great. Anything else?" You: "No, that's all, thank you." Server: "Your order will be ready soon. Now shadow this conversation aloud. Hi, welcome. How can I help you today? Hi, can I have a cappuccino, please? Sure. Would you like anything to eat with that? Yes, I'd like a sandwich, please. Great. Anything else? No, that's all. Thank you. Your order will be ready soon. Notice how polite words like please and thank you make your English sound natural and friendly. Also, short responses help you speak confidently without hesitation. Next, let's practice ordering something more specific. Server: "Hello, what would you like today?" You: "Hi, can I have a medium latte with almond milk, please?" Server: "Of course. Would you like a pastry with that?" You: "Yes, I'll take a croissant, please." Server: "Perfect. That will be $7.50. You: "Here you go. Thank you very much." Shadow aloud: "Hi, can I have a medium latte with almond milk, please?" Yes, I'll take a croissant, please. That will be $7.50. Here you go. Thank you very much. Interactive moment. Think about your favorite drink or food. Write it in the comments using the sentence, "I'd like a..." Please. Practice saying it aloud several times. Using your real preferences makes your English more personal and natural. Now, let's combine drinks and food ordering with small conversation. Server: "Good morning. What can I get for you?" You: "Good morning. I'd like a green tea and a blueberry muffin, please." Server: "Would you like it for here or to go?" You: "For here, please." Server, anything else? You, no, that's all. Thank you. Server, your order will be ready shortly. You, thanks. Shadow the full conversation aloud. Remember to pause naturally between sentences and speak clearly. This helps your rhythm and makes your English sound smooth. Tip for fluency. When you order food or drinks, you can add extra details to make your English sound more natural. For example, I'd like a cappuccino with extra foam, please. Can I have a sandwich with turkey and cheese? I'll take a smoothie with banana and spinach, please. Adding small details makes your English more interesting and more like a real conversation. Let's try a short practice exercise. Repeat after me. I'd like a cappuccino, please. Can I have a sandwich with tomato and cheese? I'll take a green tea and a croissant, please. Thank you very much. Here you go. I'm so glad you're continuing your fluency practice. If you haven't yet, take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts in the comments. I love reading your answers and seeing how you use English in real life. Today, we're going to focus on asking for directions and understanding locations, a very practical skill for real-life English. Being confident in this situation will help you navigate cities, travel, or simply move around confidently in English-speaking environments. Let's start with a simple scenario. You are in a city and you want to find the nearest train station. You approach someone and say, "Excuse me, can you tell me where the nearest train station is?" Person, "Sure. Go straight for 2 blocks, then turn left. It will be on your right." You, "Thank you very much." Person, "You're welcome." Now, shadow the conversation aloud. "Excuse me, can you tell me where the nearest train station is?" "Sure. Go straight for 2 blocks, then turn left. It will be on your right. Thank you very much. You're welcome." Notice how polite phrases like "excuse me" and "thank you very much" make your English sound natural and friendly. Also, repeating directions exactly as the person says helps you practice listening carefully. Next, let's practice a slightly different situation. You, "Hi, could you tell me how to get to the library?" Person, "Of course. Walk straight ahead, cross the street at the traffic light, and the library will be next to the bank." You, "Got it. Thanks a lot." Person, "No problem." Shadow aloud. "Hi, could you tell me how to get to the library? Walk straight ahead, cross the street at the traffic light, and the library will be next to the bank." Got it. Thanks a lot. Interactive moment. Think about places you often go. Write in the comments one sentence asking for directions like, "Excuse me, can you tell me how to get to?" Practice saying it aloud several times. Using real places you know makes your English more relevant and easier to remember. Now, let's add a short dialogue practice with a map situation. You, "Excuse me, can you help me? I'm trying to find Main Street." Person, "Sure. Go straight for 3 blocks, then turn right at the corner. Main Street is next to the supermarket." You, "Thank you so much." Person, "You're welcome. Have a good day. You, thanks. You too. Shadow the full dialogue aloud. Focus on pronunciation, pauses, and natural rhythm. Pausing slightly between sentences makes your speech sound confident and clear. Here's a useful tip for fluency. When asking for directions, you can repeat part of the information to make sure you understand. For example, so I go straight for 3 blocks and turn right, next to the supermarket? Repeating what you hear gives you time to process information and speak naturally. It also shows that you're polite and attentive. Let's practice some common phrases for asking and confirming directions. Excuse me, can you tell me how to get to the bus stop? Go straight, then turn left. Is it far from here? No, it's just around the corner. Shadow each sentence aloud several times, imagining yourself walking in the city. Visualizing the situation trains your brain to think in English, which is the key to fluency. Confidence tip. Don't worry if you don't understand the directions the first time. You can always ask someone to repeat slowly. Could you say that again, please? I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. Can you repeat it? Practicing these polite phrases will make your English sound natural and clear. Before we finish today, let's do a mini practice exercise. Imagine you need to find a restaurant. Shadow this dialogue aloud. You, excuse me, can you tell me where the nearest restaurant is? Person, go straight for 2 blocks, then turn left. It will be on your right. You, thanks a lot. Person, you're welcome. I'm so glad you're here continuing your fluency journey. If you haven't yet, take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share your experiences in the comments. Today, we're moving on to a very exciting skill. Making small talk and casual conversation a key step to speaking English naturally and confidently. Small talk is something we do every day at school, work, or even when we meet someone new. It might feel tricky at first, but with the right phrases and practice, it becomes easy and natural. Let's start with a simple example. You, hi, how are you today? Person, I'm good, thank you. How about you? You, I'm great, thanks. Did you have a good weekend? Person, yes, it was nice. I went to the park with my friends. You, that sounds fun. I went to a new cafe nearby. Now shadow this conversation aloud. Hi, how are you today? I'm good, thank you. How about you? I'm great, thanks. Did you have a good weekend? Yes, it was nice. I went to the park with my friends. That sounds fun. I went to a new cafe nearby. Notice how the conversation flows naturally when you use simple, friendly questions and responses. Asking about someone's day, weekend, or plans is a great way to start. Next, let's practice different small talk topics. Try these phrases. What do you like to do in your free time? Do you have any hobbies? Have you seen any good movies recently? How's work or school going? Shadow each question aloud and imagine you are speaking to a friend. Then, respond naturally. I like reading books and listening to music. Yes, I enjoy painting and drawing. I watched a really good movie last weekend. Work is busy, but I'm learning a lot. Interactive moment. Write one small talk question in the comments that you would ask a new friend. Then, try answering it aloud to practice speaking naturally. Here's another practical dialogue. You, hi, I don't think we've met. I'm Anna. Person, hi Anna, I'm David. Nice to meet you. You, nice to meet you too. Are you from around here? Person, yes, I live nearby. How about you? You, I just moved here last month. Person, welcome. I hope you like it here. Shadow aloud. Hi, I don't think we've met. I'm Anna. Hi Anna, I'm David. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Are you from around here? Yes, I live nearby. How about you? I just moved here last month. Welcome. I hope you like it here. See how the conversation flows naturally with short, clear sentences? Using simple phrases helps you sound confident and friendly. A tip for fluency: listen and repeat small phrases often. For example, nice to meet you. How's your day going? That sounds fun. I just moved here. These phrases are easy to remember, and the more you use them, the more your English will feel natural. Let's try a slightly longer small talk scenario about weekend plans. You, hi, do you have any plans for the weekend? Person, yes, I'm going hiking with some friends. How about you? You, I'm going to a cooking class. I love learning new recipes. Person, that sounds amazing. I enjoy cooking too. You, maybe we can share some recipes next time. Shadow aloud. Hi, do you have any plans for the weekend? Yes, I'm going hiking with some friends. How about you? I'm going to a cooking class. I love learning new recipes. That sounds amazing. I enjoy cooking too. Maybe we can share some recipes next time. Interactive prompt. Think about your weekend plans and practice asking a friend about theirs. Shadow the dialogue and try to answer naturally. This will train your brain to think and speak in English, not just translate from your language. Confidence tip: don't worry about making mistakes. In small talk, the goal is to connect and communicate. People will appreciate your effort, and the more you practice, the smoother your English will become. Before we finish today, try this short exercise. Imagine you meet someone new tomorrow. Practice this conversation aloud. You, hi. I don't think we've met before. I'm person. Hi, I'm nice to meet you. You, nice to meet you too. Do you live around here? Person, yes, I do. And you? You, I live nearby as well. What do you usually do on weekends? And share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear how these exercises have helped you. Today, we're going to combine everything you've learned so far: daily conversation phrases, small talk, asking questions, and real-life fluency practice. This is your opportunity to see how all the pieces fit together and practice speaking naturally and confidently. Let's start with a common scenario: meeting someone new at a cafe. Imagine this conversation. You? Hi. I don't think we've met before. I'm Anna. Person. Hi Anna, I'm David. Nice to meet you. You. Nice to meet you too. Do you come here often? Person. Yes, I usually come on weekends. How about you? You. It's my first time here. I heard the coffee is really good. Person. It's great. You should try the cappuccino. You. Thank you. I'll do that. Do you usually come with friends? Person. Yes, my friends and I like to relax here. Shadow this dialogue aloud several times, paying attention to intonation, rhythm, and natural pauses. Practice until it starts to feel like real conversation, not a script. Now, let's add a follow-up question to keep the conversation flowing. You. That sounds fun. What do you usually talk about with your friends? Person. Oh, anything really work, hobbies, and sometimes movies we want to watch. You. I love talking about movies too. Did you see any good ones recently? Person. Yes, I watched a great action movie last weekend. You. I need some recommendations. I like action movies too. Shadow it aloud again. Notice how the conversation feels more natural when you ask follow-up questions. This is a key skill in English, showing interest, asking questions, and sharing a bit about yourself. Interactive moment. Think about a real place you go, often a cafe, school, or market. Practice introducing yourself and asking someone about their day or weekend. Use simple phrases like, "Hi, my name is Nice. Nice to meet you. Do you come here often? What do you usually do on weekends? I like. How about you?" Next, let's combine asking for directions and small talk, a practical skill for traveling or moving around a new city. You. Excuse me, can you tell me how to get to the train station? Person. Sure, it's about 5 minutes that way. Do you need a map? You. Yes, please. Thank you. Are you from this city? Person. Yes, I've lived here all my life. How about you? You. I just moved here recently. It's a beautiful city. Person. Welcome. I hope you enjoy living here. Shadow this dialogue aloud. Notice how simple sentences and polite phrases make English sound natural and confident. Using please, thank you, and friendly questions shows that you're polite and approachable, key to feeling confident when speaking. Now, let's practice daily expressions you can use anywhere. Can you help me, please? I'm looking for... That sounds interesting. I'm learning English. Can we talk? Nice to meet you. Shadow each phrase aloud 23 times. These short sentences are powerful tools for real conversation and will help you think and speak in English naturally. Confidence tip: don't worry about mistakes. Every time you speak, you improve. Native speakers appreciate your effort, and the more you practice, the smoother your English will sound. Remember, fluency comes from repetition, listening, and speaking every day. Finally, let's put everything together in a complete scenario, a friendly chat while waiting in line at a cafe. You. Hi, is this seat taken? Person. No, it's free. Please, sit. You. Thank you. I'm Anna. Person. I'm David. Nice to meet you. You. Nice to meet you too. Do you come here often? Person. Yes, usually on weekends. How about you? You. It's my first time. I heard the coffee is great. Person. It is. You should try the cappuccino. You. Thanks. So, what do you usually do on weekends? Person. I like hiking or watching movies with friends. You. I enjoy movies too. Have you seen any good ones recently? Person. Yes, an action movie last weekend. Really exciting. You. Sounds great. I'll check it out. By the way, I just moved here. Do you have any tips for exploring the city? Person. Sure. I can recommend some nice parks and cafes. You. That would be amazing. Thank you. Shadow the dialogue aloud. Imagine your own experiences while practicing. Change the names, activities, and locations to match your life. This makes the practice personal, fun, and effective. Before we finish, I want you to remember something important. Fluency is not perfection. Confidence, curiosity, and practice are more important than speaking flawlessly. Each day, speak, listen, and repeat. That's how your English becomes natural. Interactive moment. In the comments, share one phrase or question you will practice today. How will you use it in real life? I'd love to read your answers and encourage you personally. Thank you for staying with me through this full series. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and soon you'll notice yourself thinking and speaking in English naturally. Remember to like this video, subscribe to Ms. Phuong English, and share your progress in the comments. I can't wait to continue this journey with you in future videos. You have the power to speak English confidently. One word, one phrase, one conversation at a time. See you in the next lesson.